What is up, guys? Your boy Ren here today with one sleeve down, one sleeve up, like other way around. So how are you guys doing? Welcome to another fantastic deck video. Well, today we're going to talk about Guardian deck, another Guardian deck, and well, this is kind of a different approach, right? This one has, Lugia, this one has Omastar, and there's a few cards that you don't really think about when you say Guardian, but it has more control-ish type of feel to it. So I don't think this card needs an introduction. Guardian, right? Gardevoir Sylveon, Fairy Song, you search for 2 energies, you put them on your bench. Kaleidostorm, fantastic attack for 150, and of course Magical Miracle, 300 damage, and you get rid of your opponent's hand, you shuffle it back, right? So that's honestly it in terms of Guardian, but well, let's take a look at the whole deck itself. So we do play one Lugia, as you can see, for not only a Psychic, but also for a Lost Purge, where when your opponent has like a lot of energy on your opponent, on their Pokemon, you can actually just put everything into a Lot Zone. And against Reshiram, against against Mew3, like putting majority of the pieces into a Lost Zone kind of disrupts the whole deck, especially because it's not a discard pile. They can't bring it back like energy. It's Lost Zone, it's gone, it's there, like you can just throw and burn it, right? It's not happening, you can't bring it back. And then we have, of course, playset of Guardian, and we've got one Omastar, right, for the Fossil Bind. Because, I mean, there's so many decks that do play a lot of items, so this is a nice tech to have in the deck. On top of that, we do play, because I like that, 4 custom catchers. We do play 4 custom catchers, but we do play 1 Great Catcher and 2 Energy Spinners. On top of that, of course, for consistency, we've got 4 Pokégears 3.0, those bad boys, 1 Pokémon Communication, because you don't really need a lot. But for Omastar, we do have Rare Candy and Unidentified Fossil, right? So we only have 1 Fossil, 1 Candy, 1 Omastar. Then we have 3 Reset Stamps, which is quite interesting to have, and definitely a little bit annoying to your opponent. 3 switches, 3 Tag Calls, right? Instead of Cherish Balls, and in the past, Tag Call not only gets you Guardians, but also gets you one of the supporters, which is quite good. Or 2 supporters, depends on what you need. 2 Tag Switches, of course, Unidentified Fossil. If you go second, Wait and Seek Ammo, that's one of those cards that, was overlooked many times, because after your first turn it's a dead, and you have to go second for that. But for those few scenarios, it's really good. It's especially during those early turns, it's really control-ish, so I like that. 4 Power Plants, because bam Power Plant, bam Power Plant, bam Power Plant, and there's no Mew3 or Keldeo, for example. Then we've got 3 Coach Trainers for the draw, 3 cards that I start to like more and more. Cynthia and Caitlin, I do like her more and more. We got 1 Faba, of course, 4 tools, special energy, or the stadium, right? Then we have 4 playset, right, of Green's Exploration. So this, a throwback to the classic Guardian, right? The Green's Guardian that was played heavily in the, last few months. Then we have, of course, 2 Mallow and Lana, because no deck can actually be good without Mallow and Lana these days, because it's a fantastic card, right? Healing for 120, wow, just amazing. And switch to that, sign me up. And of course, Fairy Charm for Psychic type. Of course, if you want to, you can actually play different charms. I think Psychic type is not actually that bad for this scenario, but if you want to, you can play different ones. It's all good, it's all fine. There's so many ways and variants of charms that you can actually find one that you will enjoy yourself the most, right? So let's take a look also at energy. Only 9 energy in the deck, so you have to be resourceful with the energy. So let's save the deck and let's go. Let's play some games with it. It's Guardian Log, that's how I called it. Right here, and let's go, let's play it, right? Let's have some fun and let's see what the deck is made of. Of course, I already know, because I've been playing it yesterday, a little bit off stream, I can't lie. Do you want to go first or do you want to go second? It doesn't really matter, but you kind of do want to go second, right? This is our priority this time, going second. Coffee? Milky, good. It's really good. So yeah, so I'm gonna try to go second. Look at that. We're playing. I won't say fighting. We're playing against a fairy type deck. So we might see Guardian, right? Might be a classic Guardian. The green one. Would you like to go first? No. This time I'm gonna say no. You know me, I do prefer going first. You know, I like going first, but it's a deck that kind of wants you to go second. I can hit done, and you know, I'm assuming we're facing Guardian, so I think that's a super fair assumption right now. I can use Fairy Song first, which is quite good. And he's still mulliganing. Alright, so any additional draw that I'm gonna have is great. And yeah, like you say, you know, precisely, Green's Exploration, Fairy type energy. So we might see a kind of mirror match, right? Like those are gonna be two Guardians. But because we got Lugia in the deck, this can be a little more interesting, right? Alright, Xenia. So okay, so the World Championship version, I would say, of the deck, like past season, right? So you know, after Unified Minds was released, but before Cosmic Eclipse was here. Alright, so Coach Trainer, so he has the draw. I mean, I didn't have that. Cherish Ball, okay. I mean, you know, a lot of players right now do actually switch Cherish Balls for Tag Calls because they're just better. Like for what they need, they are a lot better. And I couldn't agree more. Like I said many times that, well, I don't really like Tag Call, you know, or like, oh, you know, those tag team supporters. But the more I am in the format, like the more I think about it, the more I'm like, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we can take him down to 6. I mean, why not? The more I'm keen on, actually, I'm more keen on playing those, and more I think they are really good. So it was, you know, one of those things that I made a mistake. I was supposed to check through deck with this attack. That was my mistake. I know, I apologize for that. I should have not done that. So if you attack with Fairy Song, browse through your deck, what you have prized. I made a mistake. Hopefully it's not going to cost me a game, because I have the pieces to attack next turn, but, well, it can, right? It can cost me in the long run. So it's one of those things that you have to think about. So I feel like, you know, some cards are, okay, definitely interesting play here. So some cards, you know, are the cards that you just have to play them, and once you play them, you're like, okay, you know, it's not that bad. Because we like things, I think as human beings, like, we like things that we are used to, and I'm so used to like other supporters, you know, like other things. And here, you know, let me tell you, Tag Call definitely, you know, slowly becoming one of my favorites. Especially with Caitlin, I was so not into that idea, but hey, there we go. So definitely Energy is gonna go here. There we go, one more. I know you want to, there we go. Alright. Pokégear 3.0, I have to play it, and we've got Mallow Lana. Yes, actually, Mallow Lana is a lot better now due to retreat. And of course I can just do a switch here, put the energy, and attack with Kaleido Storm. There we go. And 1 energy on the bench one. So we both have 2/2, but I'm the first to attack. So if he has any healing, he has to start using it, right? So, I mean, we do also have healing, and he can't really knock me out right now, even with like the full energy, because there's not really no 6 energy right there on the board. And if he wants to retreat, well, that's going to cost him 2 energy, but he can have a switch. But what's kind of, you know, interesting here is the fact that he played energy from hand on mon that he knew he's gonna retreat. So, like, that's really interesting, because I thought, you know, he's gonna play it on the benched one and he's gonna attack. Because I think, you know, that's something that, you know, it's more likely to happen. But it's fine, you know, at least it's good for me, right? Like, I'm not gonna get hurt this turn at all. I mean, alright, Tag Switch. I kind of forgot about Tag Switch. That's also my mistake. I forgot about Tag Switch, but it's still 150 damage, so it's not full potential yet. Only 1 energy, so Yeah, like this one attachment costed him Tag Switch. If he would attach it from hand to the benched one, he would still have a Tag Switch, and then, you know, in future turns, he could have actually do something that might have hard me, right? Okay, so that's 1-1. Okay. Alright, so he's moving it this way. Sure. So wait and seek Emma, one of those cards to discard. So you know what, because I can discard now 2 cards, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So Mallow Lana, we're gonna heal. There we go. And another 150. Kaleido Storm. And I'm not moving energy this time. I'm leaving the energy the way it is. Come on. So you see, like, you know, this first turn, where I could have checked what I have in my my prize cards. Like, I'm a little bit suffering from that because I don't know what. I mean, he can actually now switch. He has to switch. He may have a Tag Switch as well. Alright, Pokégear for nothing. I mean, we still have Great Catcher somewhere. We still have 4 custom catchers as well. So I have options. Alright, Coach Trainer, definitely. Alright, so it's great that we drew Energy Spinner because I kind of needed that energy. On the benched one. There we go. That's a switch. I'm not gonna use the Fairy Charm. Let me think. So what I'm thinking right now is, should I put all the energy over here? Just for that GX. 750. Then I'm gonna check, but I will not have any energy. No, not doing that. I'm not doing that. Because that would mean if I would, you know, if I would put all the energy on active, he's gonna get knocked out next turn. Alright, you see, like, okay, he has a knockout right now. Okay. Well, I couldn't know that, you know, that's what's gonna happen. But it's fine, I'm gonna have my own knockout next turn as well. I can knock him out back. I have 30 HP here, so in the long run, I should be okay. Right, you know, the trade is on my side as of right now. Because it's a knockout, he can't knock me out back, and I'm knocking him out next turn. But I have to be still careful, like there's... Okay, so I know... Alright, so he's gonna try to GX me next turn. Yeah, he's putting everything on the line. Imagine if I would drew Great Catcher now. Like, that's why I don't really like, you know, putting everything in one, because there are great catchers, there's so many things. I have Green Sex 4 Green Sex Exploration in a deck, so I might actually draw it. Like, he has to think about that. Yeah, I mean, I think he thought about it. Alright, so those are 3 prize cards. Alright, Coach Trainer, let's go. That was so close. That was really close, to be quite honest with you. But can he knock me out next turn? It's like... Yeah, he can knock me out with GX, if he has the energy. Yep. He can knock me out right now. Yeah, he has the energy. I mean, I can leave it. But I think he's gonna have a switch. We missed Lugia. We missed the stamp. And like, even having one Gris Explosion and prize cards, yeah, that was huge. And yeah, he has a knockout. He's gonna move all the damage. He has the GX. Yep. Energy Spinner. Or a Tag Call. Not really, Energy Switch. That would have to be this. Have to be Energy Switch. Great Potion Reset Stamp. I'm confused. Did he whiff his energy? 1, 2. That's 7. If he plays the same amount, yeah, there we go. So he was just BMing. GX, and that's a game. GX, and that is a game. Unfortunately for me. But I mean, it happens sometimes. I definitely messed it up a little bit. But I do still think it's a great deck. I mean, maybe this mirror match... Maybe if I had, Omastar a little bit earlier, if maybe Lugia, right? This first turn mistake of not actually checking out the prize cards definitely was a mistake. But I do think the deck is quite good and definitely worth checking out. So guys, I want you to check out this deck. Definitely check this deck out because it's fantastic. Don't forget also to subscribe to our amazing YouTube channel for more videos like that. Whole deck is down there below in the description. You can copy and paste it. And yeah, like 5% discount. Any code to purchase on Professor Oak also down there below in the description. So goodbye and good night. Raven Loves, thank you so much for watching. See you guys on Twitch. Bye.